Humans have always had a hankering for soaring through the skies like a bird, and throughout the ages, inventors and aviation pioneers have been on a mission to conquer the heavens. One fascinating outcome of this quest is the creation of seaplanes, which bring together the best of both worlds, aircraft and boats. And in the world of seaplanes, nothing was as fascinating as the CANT Z.511, a floatplane, although overshadowed but never forgotten. What made it so different from its other counterparts? Watch the video till the very end to find out. It was the 1930s, and all around the world, advancements in aerodynamics, hydrodynamics, and engine power were making aircraft bigger and better than ever before. Seaplanes, too, were having their moment in the sun, reaching the size of ships and whisking passengers away on luxurious journeys akin to a fancy cruise ship. People were flying in style. Now let's zoom in on the star of the show, the aircraft we're shining a spotlight on today. Born in this era of innovation, it's none other than the CANT Z.511, the grandest floatplane of all time. Hailing from Italy, this beauty boasts 4 radial engines and stretches a whopping 30 meters or 100 feet in length. This magnificent seaplane was designed to soar across the vast Atlantic, connecting Europe with the vibrant lands of Central and South America. However, fate had other plans, and only one prototype of this majestic aircraft ever took flight. It was 1937, and the Alla Littoria Company, known for their wooden triple-engine planes, decided to venture into uncharted territory. They wanted to establish an airline between Italy and South America, but they needed a new metallic bird with 4 engines to make it happen. You see, they had a report that claimed a 4-engine layout would eliminate those pesky vibrations caused by the central engine. Plus, it would provide better visibility from the cockpit, avoiding any potential mishaps. Now, this report didn't specify whether they should go for a seaplane or a land-based plane. It did, however, mention the remarkable achievements of other aviation giants like the British Short, the American Boeing, the French Latécoère, the German Dornier, and the Blohm Voss. Inspired by these pioneers, Filippo Zapata from the Cantieri Riuniti dell'Adriatico, CRDA, technical office, put his creative genius to work. He meticulously crafted a 150-scale rough drawing of the seaplane, as envisioned in the Alla Littoria report. The construction of the first Z.511 prototype was a sight to behold. This behemoth of an aircraft was entirely made of metal, with wings so spacious that a person could stroll through the leading edges. Imagine that. It's like having a walk-in closet in the sky. The majority of the fuel was stored in the wing tanks, with an additional fuselage tank for a total fuel capacity that would make any gas station jealous. Just a few years later, the Macchi MC-72 set the world speed record for any aircraft, a record that still stands today. This seaplane was a true speed demon, zooming along at a mind-boggling 709 kilometers an hour. Now that's what I call flying in the fast lane. In October 1940, the Z.511 took its maiden flight, piloted by the skilled Mario Stoppani. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. Strong gusts of wind immediately threw the aircraft off course, leaving the ailerons unresponsive. It was a nail-biting moment, but Stoppani's expert piloting skills saved the day. With the engines and rudder as his allies, he managed to bring the aircraft back to safety. After this hair-raising experience, the designers wasted no time in revamping the control system. Elastic pulleys were replaced with rigid rods, ensuring a more reliable and responsive aircraft. It was a modification that took months to complete, but it was well worth the effort. This aircraft was a true workhorse, built to withstand the toughest challenges. Most float planes can only handle swells up to 30 centimeters, but the Z.511 fearlessly faced waves 6 times that height. Its speed was no joke either, reaching a maximum of 424 kilometers an hour. This bird was built to fly fast and furious. With its impressive range and size, the Z.511 was a perfect candidate for maritime patrol. It could carry racks of ordnance on its wings, boast an internal bomb bay, and still have plenty of space and weight capacity for defensive armament. This flying fortress was armed to the teeth, with a formidable array of machine guns and cannons. It was a force to be reckoned with in the skies. Although the military conversion plans for the Z.511 never came to fruition, it could have easily replaced the Focke-Wulf 200 Condors. These two aircraft types shared some similarities, but the Z.511 was simply superior in every aspect. It was a true champion of the skies. Now let's fast forward a bit. Flight tests were conducted between October 1940 and May 1942, and boy did they face their fair share of inconveniences and problems. The prototype was a constant headache for the maintenance personnel, requiring their unwavering dedication and skill. But alas, during the armistice of September 8, 1943, the operational CANT Z.511 prototype found itself stationed at the seaplane base of Vigna di Valle on the Bracciano Lake. In a daring act of defiance, the ground crew sabotaged the slender floats, ensuring that this majestic bird would never fall into German hands. The plane gracefully sank into the depths of the lake, leaving us with a mystery. Did they salvage it later, or does it still rest on the lake bed, a silent testament to its former glory? Only time will tell. As for the second prototype, it never saw the light of day. Its pieces remained in the Chiarde factory in Monfalcone, waiting for their moment to shine. But alas, when the Germans seized the base, they scrapped those precious pieces for their own purposes, thereby wiping out a legacy.